What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Damn. What's poppin'? Hey,
Welcome
you
back.
know.
Welcome back. Welcome
you
back.
know.
We're blessed.
Guess who's back?
Yeah,
back.
the
Tell a
joy
friend.
makers, the
Guess
joy
who's
makers.
back.
All right,
T.O.'s back.
guys.
She's back.
Let's dive right into it. So for this video, we're going
Hold on,
to...
now. Yeah, fix here. So let me fix my hair too now. Hold on, now. I don't know.
Yes. All right. So for this video, we're going to record how we met. Pretty interesting. Yeah.
How
So
we met?
let me
we
tell
met.
my part of the story real quick, and then he's gonna give his version.
Oh, my version is like 10 times better. So I'll just
And
let her
then,
give you
yeah.
that sabi version.
Okay.
All right.
So, at the time I was working at McDonald's, well, a different one, and I had graduated high school, going to college, and I used to come up in his people's van, and it was like we saw each other one time and something like that. He started throwing games, talking about he never had no games. I don't know. And then he's like, hi, whatever. He used to always get a bag of ice. So the next day, I don't remember, bag of ice, McChicken, all kind of stuff. I don't know. I remember. Like the next day or so or whatever, he came back and I was like, you gotta take me to Red Rocks. He's like, where is that? I said, Red Rocks is down there by the promenade. For those of you who do not know what Red Rock is by the promenade, it's really good. Check it out. Anyhow, yeah, what else did I say? I think I made a joke to him too about something pertaining to, you know, man's down there and how Japanese men's is shorter or something. So weird. Or smaller.
Oh my days.
And then few days went by and he didn't come back. And I asked, his people drove the van to McDonald's, and I was like, where is that guy who drives the van? And they're like, which guy? Is like, the guy with the mohawk. I think at the time he had a mohawk and his hair was cut up or something. I'm gonna see if I find a picture and I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, and they were like, he's not here right now or something, or he's at work. I don't remember. I really don't remember much. And I was going to California at the time. When he came back, I think, no, when he came back, I told him I was going to California and I'd be back. That was like summer.
LA.
Yeah. And I went and I came back and I had a receipt paper. No, his receipt paper actually. We had that. I had that and I was giving it to him. No. What did I do? I really don't remember. I think I crumbled it up and I threw it at him, then he threw it back at me. But it did take him a while to get my number, guys. It did. I didn't just say, here's my number, call me, whatever. Anyhow, he got my number. And did you text me right away?
Nope.
I think he did that, you know, when people wait that 24 hours to get the girl number thing. And then he texts me.
Gotta
I can't remember.
play it by the rules now. You gotta play it by the rules.
I don't remember quite
Rules of the game.
the message or anything, but I think from there we kept on texting and stuff, and it became something. Yeah, my phone died, so we're using his phone to record now. So let's hear his version. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm thinking of locking up my hair. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments how it would look. It's right now I just have it twisted up, but I like to change my hair very often. So let me know. Comment down below.
Like
Now for
any
your
other
story.
woman, you know, I'm coming in. Come through drip drip.
Okay.
Come through drip drip.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? You know who it is, man.
It's
T.
Tio.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even say it was Lacey. Show off.
You see, in every video we're doing now, guys,
It's
him just have to come extra.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll.
I'll be here all week.
That's why I'm named the man, you see it? Because we don't leave our out anyway. That's for another time, guys.
Yes.
But yeah, how we met. Man. Remember it like it was yesterday. She don't like what I talk about. I always talk about it. I got visual memory, you know. So it was this day, see. Drove into the drive-thru, say. It was at McDonald's, say. I'm kidding, guys. All right. So it was the one day, you know, she worked at the McDonald's closest to my house, you know. Matter of fact, she even lived like 5 minutes from my house, or 10 minutes. And I used to go in there frequently because, you know, like the big brother that I am, you know, I took care of my little brothers, and I was always there frequent, buying my little brother's food every day in the drive-thru. And
Big up to the brothers, by the way.
right,
It's 1, 2, how much of them? 3, 1, 2,
don't hurt yourself.
4 of them.
Don't hurt yourself.
4 boys, all boys. All boys. So our
We deep.
daughters.
We
He's
deep.
an uncle, by the way. He said in the last video he ain't nobody
Hence,
Tio.
I'm
He
Tio,
is an
but
uncle.
I'm an uncle. Haha, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Shout out to those brothers
But,
and to my one brother. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. That's right. Big up all the brothers in the world. Right? All right. So, you know, met her in the drive-thru. It's, you know, tall, yellow, fine piece of dime,
Yellow.
you know. Red
The
bang,
color he
you know.
gave me.
All right. But for real though, you know, I met her. She was in the window, and she looked young. Yeah, but you know, she was something about her. She was just laughing. She has a chipper.
Yeah, they used to call me
personality.
Smiley.
She's always smiling. I mean, customer service, superb. I never had a problem if she's in that drive-thru window. And it's so funny because we both do McDonald's. So that's another time. That's another time. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so you know she's there. I always drive through, and I'm always then. Since you know we're both Jamaicans, you know.
Big up to the Jamaicans.
I was speaking, and like how you hear her, trust me. Guys, she speaks that on a regular, okay? Patois. That's
No
it.
English.
No English. So she brought out the accent, and then, you know, sometimes we try to not to pull it out, but then she brought it out, and then I had to say something. I rebutted. Matter of fact, the first time was when I was with my bros one time too, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, she speak that patois, and you know, she cute, man, yeah, nice. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Oh
This
yeah,
was
one
like-
of the brothers was sitting in the front seat, and I was like, "Who is that?"
Yep, it was all my brothers, you know. She was inquisitive, you know. Went there a couple times, several times. Anyway, jump skip. We eventually came there. I came there one day, and she was like, you know, it was like, oh, you know, what's your name? You know, how you doing? You know, you're always here. Are you always here? You know, she says yes. Anyway, so I don't know how it happened, but we're just like, oh yeah, so yeah, when you go out, you go to Juve, and we're like, yeah, go to Juve, and blah blah blah. She's like, you go out, she's like, yeah, I go, and blah blah blah, you know, etc. etc. Anyway, so one day I was like, oh, she's like, when you gonna take me out? I said, so when we gonna go out to eat? And she was like, oh, when you gonna take me out to eat? I said, I don't know, whenever you're ready, but never asked for the number. We always just joking. Came through the drive-thru like she said, and it was like, I bought something, and she brought the receipt, threw it at me. I threw it back at her. You know what she did? She got so mad. She's like,
You
You
just
don't-
show the receipt after
you just
me?
showed the receipt after me? Surprised. She appalled. Appalled. You threw it at me. What you think's gonna happen? Go right back to the window. Right in there. 4 quarter pocket. So anyway, came back another day, and she was just like, I don't know, we were joking around, and then she was like, I was like, oh yeah, man. She said, oh yeah, what do you know from mine? I said, you must like China man. And she said, what am I gonna do with China man after China man too little for me? China mans are too little for her. I said, what do you mean? They're too little for her. I said, oh my days.
Guys, I
And I
am
was cracking
innocent,
up.
okay?
I am very innocent.
I need something better than that. I said, okay. Okay. Came back another day, another night, and it just so happened that I was like, oh, hey, what's your name? I said, what's your name again, I think. And I asked us, she said, all right, well, I'll take you out to Red Rock.
Yeah,
we'll
I
go to
used
Red
work
Rock.
nights,
and
so.
then I drove out of the drive-thru. I'm like, wait, I didn't even get her number. So I turned back in the drive-thru and said, hey, you never gave me a number. So she writes down the number in a piece of paper, got her number. I leave, go home. I'm telling my parents about the story. And listen now, guys. Okay. Listen. So get this. They are like, oh, you mean the young lady in the drive-thru? Yeah. Oh, you know, the other day she was like, oh, where's the young guy that drives this vehicle? Because right now I didn't have my vehicle. It was my People Star. And they were like, okay. I said, for real? She asked about me? That sounds like, man, now I'm real interested. But, you know, like she said, I made her sweat it out. I sweat her out. Sweat her out. Meaning, come on, guys. You know what I mean. I made her wait for me to call her, not sweat her out. Come on. What's wrong with you? Anyway, so I waited. She was like, why the hell? It's been like 3 hours. I didn't text her until, I texted her that night. Don't get me wrong. I texted her that night, but I got the number maybe somewhere around 7 o'clock, and I texted her somewhere around 11 p.m. So 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And she was sweating bricks. Not even the whole day, sweating bricks. Anyway, she texted me. I texted her. Yeah. I texted her, and she was just like, oh, bum. Anyway, next, she said she was going to bed, and I said, all right. So she went to bed. Next morning, 7 o'clock. Texting. Good morning. Wake up, sleepy. I'm like,
He's at
I'm
work.
already at work. You waiting for me? Anyway, from there on, it was just uphill, people.
Kick it
Uphill.
off.
It was something new, something fresh, and, you know, today we're here. We had trials and tribulations just like anybody. It's not a perfect thing.
Yeah.
You know,
no perfect relationship. Until now, it's not perfect. Let me tell you, but we've worked hard and long, and you have to keep watering something if you want it. It was not easy. I mean, anybody you hear say, oh, them had the perfect relationship, and it just flowed. It ain't true. It ain't a true relationship. It is not. Love is supposed to be easy, but sometimes you get tested. You get tested, and that's a good thing because it shows you, and it makes you realize like
what
you
can
need
handle,
each other.
and you
Yeah.
need each other, and
Yeah.
how far you're willing to go for one another.
Yeah.
The limits and the extent of time. No matter the circumstances, no matter the weight of the relationship, if it's for you, if you can work it out, if you can set aside difference, if you can just trust me, all in the end. But don't worry, there's more of your power couple right here. Right here.
Thanks for
right
watching,
here,
guys.
With the lovely
and don't
pool.
forget to
Hold on.
subscribe.
Oh, y'all want to see it? Hold on.
Don't forget to subscribe.
It's Tio.
And listen.
Coming right at
Family.
you.
Yeah, my